Today is October 24th. My name is Zach Lyman, and you're watching for PC Noobs. Are you thinking about buying Microsoft Office, or do you want Microsoft Office but you really don't want to dish out $150 for it? It's a bit ridiculous. I mean, it does have some great stuff on it. You got your Word, you got your Excel, you got your PowerPoint, you got all this bullshit. All right. Today what I'm going to show you is a free program called OpenOffice. OpenOffice is almost exactly the same thing as this. I mean, you got your Word, you got your Excel, you got your PowerPoint. I'm even sure they have like some copies of this. I've never really used any of this bullshit here at the bottom, so I don't really know what that is. But I'm pretty sure they have a copy job of it too. All right, so first thing you want to do is you want to go to Google, type in OpenOffice. It should be the first one that comes up. Just click right on their website. I'll also put the link in the underbar below, so you can just click on that since you're probably lazy and don't feel like going to Google or typing in the URL box up here. Alright, first thing you want to do, if you want to just check it out, see what OpenOffice is all about, you just click here. Just read about it. It says great software, easy to use, and guess what? It's free. I mean, you can't really beat this because you're pretty much getting everything that Word does absolutely free. I mean, who wants to go out and dish out $150 when, you know, you can just stick with this? I mean, this is just as good or as good. I mean, when I use it, I don't see that much difference. People that are like really into Microsoft Word and like know a lot about Microsoft Word, it might be a little bit challenging to switch over to OpenOffice because it does have a little bit of differences, but it's not noticeable. Alright, so what you want to do is you're going to go back to the main website and hit back here. You can check out all this extra stuff here, and now you want to download it. You go to, I want to download openoffice.org. Click here, hit download now. Simple as that. It'll show you everything you're about to download, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And you come up to the top, right click, download file. May take some time here to come up. If you're in IE, Internet Explorer, all you have to do is hit run. So hit run. Google Chrome, you might have to save, then open. Mozilla Firefox, you might have to save, open, but you'll figure it out. Alright, we'll fast forward this because I don't really feel like waiting 4 minutes. And while this is finishing up here, I just want to mention that people have left comments and saying that my videos and some of the programs that I share to you guys that helps you out has viruses on it or malware or spyware or whatever. I wouldn't put that up there up to you guys to show you guys a free program that has viruses on there. I mean, I just wouldn't do that. I've scanned all of these. They don't have viruses. I make sure they don't. And if the page ends up changing and ends up getting a virus, I'll make sure you guys know that so that you don't go back to that website and download it, because no one wants viruses and that's stupid. And I guarantee there's no viruses on any of these programs that I show you. And like I said, if there ends up being a virus on them, I'll always remove the video because I don't need you guys getting it and give me bad feedback. So just let this finish up here. And alright, we're going to have this setup started up right here. Click yes. And it should come up. Hit next. Everything. Unpack. Hit unpack. It's gonna install it to wherever you want it to install to. Go to browse if you want to choose somewhere different. My opinion is leave it where it is. And it should be fine. Hit unpack. It'll extract everything to where you told it to, and then it'll prepare to install. And remember, this download is going to take a little bit while. I mean, this is a pretty big file. You got your Word, you got your PowerPoint, everything's on this one thing that you just installed. So just make sure you just let it continue on through the whole thing. Just because it's taking long doesn't mean it's not working, you know. Alright, hit next. And right now it's telling me, because I already have it, it's asking me, do you want me to repair it or remove it? It's because I have it already downloaded down here. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit next. Hit next. And hit install. Obviously I already have it installed, so I'm not going to install it again. I'm just going to show you the basics of what is in OpenOffice. So make sure you hit install. I'm going to hit cancel right here. Alright, after you finished it, click finish. And you should have got a little OpenOffice icon on your desktop. Click that. Mine's right down. And here you have an OpenOffice. You got the text document, the spreadsheet, and the presentation, which is pretty much the basic things you need in Office. Text document would be your equivalent to Microsoft Word down here. You got your spreadsheet, that is like your Microsoft Excel, and your presentation, which would be your PowerPoint in Microsoft. Let's open up each of them just to show you side by side of what's different about it compared to Microsoft Office. So you got right here, you got OpenOffice. It looks nice, right? You got the basic stuff you need. For an average user, everything that is shown here is all you're gonna need, because most of what you're paying for in a Microsoft Office right here, as I'm showing you right now, is that the only thing different about Microsoft Word is it's a little bit neater on the edges. And I mean, I expect it to be a little bit neater around the edges since I paid $150 for it. But to be completely honest with you, it's not really worth it to go and buy this when you can have this free program. But after using Microsoft Word and using OpenOffice Writer, I can tell you that $150 for a neater, a little bit more, what can I say, there's a little bit more you can do with Microsoft Word, but if you're just typing up like essays and stuff, or the basic stuff you do on Word, you don't need all this fancy stuff up here. I mean, it's pretty much equal of what each of them can do. Alright, now that's done, let me X out both of these. Go back and open Office. Let's check out the spreadsheet compared to Microsoft Excel. As you can see, this is OpenOffice's spreadsheet. It looks very nice. It's almost exactly the same. Like when I open these both up, it would be almost hard to tell. I mean, they both look very nice. Like there's nothing bad about either one of them. They both work exactly like they're supposed to. For Excel, I say they're almost exactly the same. There's like no differences. I mean, you got your ribbon up here that you do with all Microsoft products now, but like I said, you're saving $200 because you went with a free program. And yes, if you've been using Microsoft Office before, it's gonna take a little bit getting used to, but after you get the hang of it, it's like, thank God I did not go out and buy Microsoft Office, because I got all this for free. Exit out both of those. Let's check out OpenOffice's presentation. This just shows you the setup you want it to have. Next. Next. And what the hell do I have to do here? And create. Right here it is. This one, I have to say, is the biggest difference. I mean, this one took the most of getting used to me, because you have to like pick each page, what each page wants to look like over here, and that just seems like a pain in the butt for me, especially when you got PowerPoint. I'll show you what Microsoft PowerPoint looks like in a second. In PowerPoint, you got everything just comes up default for you, so you don't have to click on everything, which makes it a lot more convenient. But like I said before, is it worth having that conveniency for $150. Here, I'll give you a look at what PowerPoint looks like right here. For Microsoft, this is the difference. Right there is like what you're paying extra for. OpenOffice, PowerPoint. Alright, that concludes my video. Thanks for watching, and any suggestions you want for like what you need to get done on your computer, is there any like programs for this certain thing, just suggest that in the comment section below. And thanks for watching. Subscribe.